Hey Gemini, welcome to Black Star Tarot. This is your monthly Oracle messages. So we're going to be using Spirit Speaking, Path of Shadows, and the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Okay, so let me get a sip of water, then we're going to start getting a couple messages from Spirit and the Oracle, and then we will go into the full message, okay? Okay. Just so y'all know, my window's open and my neighbor just pulled up. She's parked outside the house. And her kids are like screaming in her truck. So if you hear it, I'm not like abusing nobody's kids over here. That's her kids and that's her back of that truck trying to kill each other. I swear it. Anyway, messages for Gemini. What you got, Gemini? What you got coming in this month? What are the messages? What does Spirit want you to know? All right, Spirit wants you to know that there's negative energy around you. This is either you or somebody else. Whoever it is or whatever it is, it needs to change, okay? So there's negative energy around you. If it is, you know it, you feel it. Even if it's you, you may not admit it, okay? But it could be somebody else for sure. Could be many people. Might be the month to start cutting some people off, okay? Gotta do what you gotta do to keep your peace. Oh my gosh. So got some negative energy around you. Get rid of that. All right, what else for Gemini? So you have key. Sharp insight, opportunities, hidden potential. See, this is where your focus is, right? But it's going to be hard to get to that if you got negative energy around you. So you got the potential, right? There is some type of opportunity you have coming your way. So that is great. So you know what this is. It's this sharp insight. So follow your intuition. If there's something you're good at, master it and make you money. All right. So we have TikTok. All right. TikTok is card number 3. Okay. I like it. All right. So it's time. All right. Let's read that. So card 30. Let's see. 31. I'm almost there. All right, TikTok. Timeless, divine timing, immeasurable time. Okay, so that is amazing. So when humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order were all happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire, so release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will not be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them at the right time. Well, this is a beautiful message, okay? For some of you, this is something that you're creating because we have card 30, which is a 3, and 3s are all about the Trinity. Things are all about our creative side, right? So there's, collaborating with others, okay? So that's what 3s represent. So you're given the green light, okay, to work on whatever this is that you want. And for some of you, this is, your dream life. Okay. Or if it's not your dream life, then it's just your life, right? Period. Or maybe getting to a particular place in life or wanting particular things in life. So let's see what this actually is, because Spirit is saying like you have the keys, you have the time, right? You have the potential, like you have everything you need. What we want to see here is the money, right? That's what I want to see. So it seems like you're in alignment. You're in the energy of 3. You got the keys. You got the time. So anything you need right now is a couple dollars. So let's see what this is about. Okay. All right, messages for Gemini. Guys, you want change. You want something, I don't know, like a change in life. Some of you could be wanting to, relocate. Maybe you feel like maybe you're too old, not old enough, whatever the case may be. Maybe that could be holding you back. All right, so you got the 5 of Wands. So that tells me that there's some type of conflict, right? There's a struggle, but I feel like this is within yourself. For some of you, it could be these negative people. Okay, maybe there's a lot of negative people around you and they're getting in the way of you obtaining this key. All right, because the Five of Wands does talk about tension and arguments, chaos, clashes, like all of those things. So this is probably the negative energy that's around you. Okay, this shit is keeping you up at night for some of you. Okay, so we need to do something about this. All right. What else? Yeah, you guys need a rest. You need a break. You need to vacate. All right, that's what you need. We got the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is, hold on one second. Four of Swords is saying that, you know, you need a rest. Like some of you guys are like really burned out. Okay. I don't like seeing this, all right? I don't, but some of you need to rest. Some of you are really overwhelmed, okay? Like you need time to recuperate, all right? So get what's I see here. Like I do feel that heavy feel of like vacation, like just going on, you know, going to get away, maybe traveling, things of that nature, but you have a lot going on around you, a lot of relationships. This chaos could be like with your family, okay? It could be with like your partnerships, your relationships, you know, all of those things, right? Your connections, all right? Because Two of Cups talks about, you know, connections. So your connections could be the negative people around you, all right? This could be a friend that's negative, you know, around you. This could be someone you love or people that you love that, you know, could be causing this negativity around you this month, but you just need to cut them off. No matter what this is, like they're getting in the way of what you're trying to grow. Okay, some of them are in the way of your investments. Some of them, you know, are, you know, not growing in life. Like they should have some people need to be more mature, but they're not. Like it's like you're still waiting around wondering like when these people are going to grow up, when are these people going to grow, like when are they finally going to go out and make their own money. For some, okay? But the Seven of Pentacles says that, you know, you've done the hard work, because the Seven of Pentacles mean this is hard work paying off. That is the, you know, one of the meanings of the card. So some of you, you've invested in yourself already. Like you know, you're at a point where your hard work is paying off, but the problem isn't you now. The problem is the people that, you know, may be around you, okay? And this is who you want to get this break from. So Ace of Wands, that is like something new, okay? Like you want something new. You want either you want to go on a new adventure for some of you. Like I said, I feel like you just want to travel. Like you just want something new in life, because where you are right now, there's just a lot going on around you. And others of you, you could just, if this is something you want to start, because you know TikTok it talked about timing, you know, and it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter how young you are. Like the Ace of Wands says that you can do it, okay? You have the spark, you have the willpower, like whatever it is that's in your heart, whatever you're feeling passionate about. If you want to travel to Timbuktu, you know, go ahead and do it, okay? Because some of you do need that rest. Look. We got the card of Strength. You could be dealing with a Leo, but it, you know, it doesn't have to be. But I feel like a lot of you, like your patience is wearing thin. Like you're trying to be patient, all right? And I like that. And you're handling any and everything that comes your way, right? No matter how big or small the problem is, this month, Gemini, you're taking control over the situation, right? You're just like, you know what? I'm gonna deal with this now. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to calm down. I'm going to handle anything that comes my way. And it's sitting right underneath, you know, that Seven of Wands. So, yeah, there could be a lot of stuff going on around you. There could be some challenges. You may have to just, you know, stand your ground, right? And be strong and be like, look, I'm not going to deal with this toxicity. You guys are about to, you know, hit the road, you know. And look, the Moon could be dealing with a Pisces. And this is keeping you up at night. Remember I said that earlier, like it's keeping you up at night. And here's the Moon just clarifying that, at least for me, right? These are your thoughts. These are your fears. These are your anxieties, okay? But this is also your dreams, right? Where you want to do, who you want to be, where you want to move, where you want to go, right? it speaks of, you know, illusions, you know, in the same way. So, you know, don't tell yourself that you're too old, you're too young, or I can't, I don't have what I need. It seems like you have everything, okay? You have everything. The only thing you need to do is you need to get rid of some of these, either these naysayers or whoever these people or situations are that you're thinking about, all right? And that you're feeling like the way that they're making you feel, all right? Anxious for some of you. You could be worried about someone here. Let's get some clarifiers. Because I feel like you just want to be happy. And it's time. TikTok. It's time. It's time for you to create what you want to create. To go where you want to go. To get rid of these negative, toxic people that's lurking around, okay? King of Cups. We got the Ten of Cups. Wow. Then we have the Ten of Wands. So here's what it's looking like, right? You need a break because the King of Cups is, he's a sweetheart, okay? He has an energy that is so loving, so kind, so giving, so happy, all of that, right? And that is you, right? You're this King of Cups, right? And right here in the middle, you have the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups represents a happy family, a happy life, you know, security, maybe getting married for some of you. It's complete and utter satisfaction. And the Ten of Wands is here to say, here's the deal, right? You've been in that Seven of Pentacles energy. You've put the hard work in. You give. And now this is it, all right? The Ten of Wands is like, enough is enough, all right? Because you guys are burnt out. You guys, you know, are stressed out. You may have way too much responsibility coming in. And it's definitely time for you to get into this Four of Swords sitting on the bottom of the deck. And you have it here twice. It's time for you to stop. Stop it now. Take a break. Relax. Turn things around. Because you're overwhelmed right now. And for some of you, you need healing, okay, in some way. Let's get one more and then we out. So we have the King of Pentacles. So here's the thing, like I said, like your stability, your grounding, you know, you have financially everything that you need. Okay, I think some of you could be worried about money. All right, that could be an issue here because you're probably giving more than what you're supposed to be given, and maybe you're tapping yourself out just a little bit, so cut back. You know, some of you have to. Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I definitely feel like some of you could be, you know, juggling, you know, or not juggling, but trying to figure out, like, you know, where to go. Like you're making plans, like you want to travel, you want to go away, okay, you want to do all those things and you have the money to do it. The problem is that you got all of this chaos around you. So it's time this month for you to make a decision. Like you need to get rid of some of the negativity around you, because once you do that, I think you'll be able to get into the energies of happiness and love and relaxation. So a lot of you want to take a vacation, you want to get away, right? You would just want some type of fresh start here. You just want a whole new environment around you. So this is what you're going to be looking at this month, Gemini. So I hope you guys liked your reading. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.